what they're doing right. I think they're investing in their business. What a crazy idea that you can grow when you invest. But yeah, that's different than a lot of the media industry right now, where they're really talking more in terms of austerity. And what a shocker, they're not really growing as much.
Yeah.
I think they've been focused on a global opportunity, and the fact that there is more growth from globalization, also shocking statement, and yet it seems to work.
Ryan, my reading of this, and of course, this has everything to do, folks, with our new distribution of Apple CarPlay, and we're absolutely thrilled with the YouTube live response. Look for that Bloomberg podcast. I'll do all that on LinkedIn and Twitter and that. But Brian, to me, it's almost monopsonistic in that there's going to be a few standing. Let me pick on two. Are Netflix and YouTube the few standing in 5 years?
No, I think it's much broader than that. I mean, to be clear, when it comes to the video industry, the three players you could point to who are with fairly fair certainty doing it right are Netflix, Amazon, and Apple. They're all investing billions of dollars against content. They're focused on global opportunities. Um, they're basically positioning themselves where they can apply scale economics. So they're all in pretty good shape. Disney, notwithstanding some setbacks, is relatively better off than others. At least they are more focused on the global opportunity than others. They're just kind of Disney's a little strategically adrift right now. I assume they'll get their footing once, well, either Iger has his team in place, because I don't think he does necessarily, or whenever there's a successor. But they really do seem to have the right bones, for lack of a better word. I think it's the others who are in a really, really bad place. Comcast, I should add, also because they're not going anywhere with NBCU. They'll be fine probably, but I think that they also haven't invested as much against the global opportunity outside of Sky, really covering just a handful of markets for the most part. Anyways, I think that because you need to invest in content, you need to invest globally, and you need to actually believe in your business. Those are kind of
Yep.
the three elements, and it's not just Netflix.
So, Brian, I mean, there's a whole host of, kind of what I'll call traditional media companies, legacy media companies. I just don't know what to do. I mean, I've been in this business as long as you have. If I were an investor, I couldn't put any money to work in that space. I don't know what to do with the traditional media companies. How do you think they adapt? Is this going to be a consolidation wave? What do you think is going to happen to, all these legacy media companies?
Well, exactly, and I think that everyone's expecting that. There definitely just needs to be, again, more strategic clarity. That would be helpful, and a belief that it is about more than just consolidation. Because right now, certainly when it comes to Paramount, when it comes to Warner, that's certainly where the focus is, and I think the expectation is NBCU and
Yeah.
outside of Comcast is involved. But in
So,
terms of like where the opportunity is, yeah, you have to find your
Right.
spots in the right value of the right day.